All right, so now we can start the recording. Cool. All right, so hey, what's up, guys? We're playing Hades today. This might be a series. By the way, I didn't run this by you at all, but I have. I might want to do like a series on my channel with you. That's like where we just try out roguelites.
Yeah, I'd be down.
And
I'm wearing my Dead Cell shirt. On accident today. Also,
it was gonna be like I don't know what the name's gonna be, like Rogues Love Roguelikes. I don't know, fucking something.
We'll think of it.
We'll think of it.
Had I had more time, I would have. I feel so on the spot.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna start a new game, and you can see kind of what's going on in this game from the beginning.
Okay.
We'll do a couple runs. You'll get a little bit of lore to kind of know what's going on in the game, and then you can load mine, which will give you just shit that you're not gonna be able to get in this in our time playing it today.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you'll get farther, and you'll be able to see like, all right, this is kind of what it looks like once you get this far. I'm still not. I'll just say right now, I still haven't reached end game, so we are not all the way in there. But I have completed 2 runs. So if you know what this game's about, then you'll know what's up. You give it a shot. So X is your dash, square is your attack, triangle is your special, circle is your cast. And I think that's all you need to know right now, because everything else you'll figure it out.
Reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale.
And I don't know where this camera should be. I might have to change where this is at. Definitely not in front of the fucking subtitles. But can I go on the bottom right?
Goodbye, Father.
Yes, I can.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Dade.
Oh God. Okay.
To hell with this place. You're in my way.
So you have a combination with the sword, 3 hits, stabs you. You also have a dash attack. So if you dash and then stab, that does a different amount of damage.
Okay.
And then you got your triangle, which is the big slam.
What does that cost? Oh, okay.
No, it doesn't cost anything.
Or does it cause shit to fall?
So the pillars can break, causing shit to fall.
Oh, okay.
There's lots of like hazards and traps throughout this game. Both, which like the pillars breaking doesn't affect you, but there are traps that will.
Okay.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Bah! Bah! Get out of here. I love the art for this.
Yeah, the art is really cool, and as soon as you start hearing like more characters talk, you'll be like, "Oh, this game's sick." No
escape.
You'll know when it's over. So also, I will say you're probably using my least favorite weapon right now. There are multiple weapons. Also, I should ask, how much do you want me to tell you? Because I can tell you literally everything or literally nothing.
I mean, you can tell me some stuff.
Okay.
Well,
So, do you want me to like stay away from story?
Ooh, I'm glad. Ooh.
Do you want me to just tell you story stuff, or do you want me to just tell you like mechanic stuff?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can just tell me story stuff.
Then here goes nothing.
Okay. So, this is spoilers for anyone that doesn't know what this is about. But essentially, you are trying to leave Hades because you found out that, because I don't think we're going to get there. You discovered what's going on pretty quickly, but essentially, I do have it. Yeah, okay. You picked the right one immediately.
It's like dash reflex.
Athena has one of the best dashes in the game. You're trying to get out of Hades because you discovered that your mother had ran away from the underworld. Persephone.
Okay.
So you go.
This is a webtoon.
So yes. So you go. Why did this happen? Whatever. Blah blah blah. And you're discovering why it happened.
Okay.
And then eventually it gets to the point where things happen, right? But essentially you have to get out of multiple layers of hell, and that's what you're doing.
Okay.
Dante's Inferno. So that one is a boon. That one is money.
Okay.
Money is temporary per run. Okay. Darkness, the shit you just got, is permanent. That's shit you'll use outside of runs to upgrade your shit.
We'll do it.
Generally, you want to get boons. Like, boons are the most important thing. Yeah, you don't want to step in that though.
Stop it. Yeah, this combat's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun, and like I said, you're using probably one of my least favorite weapons. There are 6 weapons in the game, so this one has just never been my favorite.
That sound.
And
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades.
It reminds me of Tom Hiddleston. I did just finish watching Loki though. So.
yeah.
How's it going? Look, you have got to get
The blinking fucked me up.
saving you a spot. See what I can
I
do.
was staring deep into his eyes and then they
For
moved.
you in the meantime.
What you got, brother?
Oh. Give me a fucking.
Okay, so
That seems neat. That seems neat too.
do you want advice on what's
What's
good?
Hangover?
So hangover is poison.
Okay.
However, it stacks.
That's pretty good.
So what I was going to say is that because it's on your special, it's going to be very hard to stack it.
Well,
Yeah.
here we are.
Here you are. Not a huge deal, obviously. The cast, however, is very good. It's like a grenade that he lobs, and once he lobs it, anyone that's in it gets like stunned and does like a shit ton of damage. And it's got a big AoE, so it's like a good cast. Because like your cast can fundamentally change. Right now, you just chuck it at them, and there's quite a few people that have ones that just chuck it at them, but then they also have ones that just actually change what it does. Athena, Aphrodite, and Dionysus all have ones that change your cast like entirely what they do, and one other character.
A gift. Wonder where I can use this.
So that
Is
is
there
a
another-
power up. No.
Okay.
So sometimes there's only one, and that is a power up. So whatever boons you have, you can increase their level. These guys have
Any of
armor,
these guys.
so they do not receive hit stun when they have armor. That's an important thing. So you can't like stun lock them into death, and you got killed by a trap.
There is no escape.
There is no escape, truly.
I feel like I did well. I see what I'm supposed to do.
You're getting there, but you'll get to meet a bunch of characters here in a minute. So
Talking about.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
All these all these characters have really good designs.
I believe it.
yes, the designs of this game are 10 on 10.
I know you took a
I like these little
considerable
ghosties
risk
moving
reaching
around in
out.
the background.
Yeah, they're just there.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually.
Yes, we are.
So you can go the other way.
You've returned. It's good to see you, lad.
Achilles!
Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there.
Dude, it's Brad Pitt.
The pain
Yeah.
of death.
Forgotten hero.
is
That's
but
fine.
another obstacle.
It's quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Take care, Achilles.
So he's the dude that trained you.
Oh,
to fight.
nice.
The House of Hades.
Just
Okay.
lore.
Okay.
I would say if you play this game yourself, listen to everything.
Yeah, I would eat that shit right the hell up.
But we are trying to.
fuck this ghost.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
that
fuck this ghost.
I'm trying to fuck this ghost.
Hey, room. I'm back.
So
Night.
that's where you spend. That's where you spend your darkness.
I was just feeling vain at the time. I was not.
Side note: you can get this on everything, including Switch and PC. However, crossplay exists only between Switch and PC. Get your charge shot, and then you have your triangle, which is like a spread shot. Obviously, it does do a whole lot of damage. However, when you get close to him, it does a decent amount. Right? It does like 90. So I think it hits 9 times then. So keys will unlock other weapons, obviously, but you got a spear and a shield so far. The other 2 weapons, I'll just tell you. Once again, spoilers. If you're like trying to not see what this is, you have fists and gun.
Just like in the Matrix.
Is that
Yes. You do have fist and gun in the Matrix. Pots,
Composed of
you
such
do want to break pots, but however, it's a thing later on
not dead?
where you unlock that some pots will have money. And there's also some things you can hold that will cause pots to do other things.
Okay.
Numbskulls.
But right
Video
now,
game stuff.
right now you're dealing with some shit. So you can dash cancel everything. So yeah, literally just run around and dash attack. Yeah, not even a bad idea, honestly.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I would get keys. Keys are important first.
Yeah.
Each exit has
So
its own
I
route.
prioritize keys early on
That makes sense.
because once you get keys to
You get
unlock
better
both,
weapons.
it unlocks your weapons. It also unlocks more on your mirror, which gives you more options to put darkness into, which is important, especially when you get to the later ones because the later ones are really fucking good. However, you need like a fuck ton of keys. So, but once you get all that shit, once you have your keys for all the mirrors and you have all the weapons unlocked, now keys are useless. So it's like where like darkness, eventually darkness will be useless, but it will take so long. You'll have to acquire so much darkness. Doesn't really matter.
A chthonic key is gonna unlock
And then there's
something
one
better.
other currency that you can get that is like important for some progression, but so that's a max health increase.
Oh, no. Yeah, I like this. I get out of my face, though. I like this isometric style a lot.
Yeah, it's an interesting style that I don't think any other roguelikes are doing. Most of the roguelikes are like side scrollers
2D,
or they're 3D like behind the back type shit, like some Risk of Rain 2 shit.
Yeah.
They're armored.
So this is, as far as I know, though. I mean, I guess we have to count Binding of Isaac. That's that's a roguelike too, but and it's obviously isometric. But that's like a shmup where this is not.
Yeah.
This is almost like a not character action game, but like a regular ass action game.
Going for a bit.
So more darkness. They're really not giving you a lot of boons here.
Give me some shit.
Yeah. Also, the music's great.
I've been bopping to it. Look at these assholes. No.
No. So remember, they can't be stunned while they're in armor.
Yeah. Well, it's cool the projectile. I don't like how they're just coming closer. Just slowly but surely stop this. I don't want to be here. Throw your thing.
You can't throw it because you already threw it. So now it's on the ground. So you have to pick it up. It will eventually come back to you. And I'll just tell you right now, there are some boons that make it come back to you faster.
Okay.
And some builds kind of are really strong. So this game's all about builds. Once you
So
unlock...
this is the shit I'm throwing? Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
never
the thing
realized
you're
that. That's cool.
Yeah. And then you can see that it's on him. For instance, there's a thing that you can learn with the darkness mirror that make it so that like anyone with one of those in them takes more damage or slows them down, you know, whatever you want. So Poseidon, and you're going to want to go to Poseidon because you don't have enough money for a boon. You need 150 for a boon. He gives you 3 options at the shop, and sometimes it's like health, or like health increases, or like palms, which is the things that increase your levels. But overall, I never go to the store unless I have enough for a boon. Hell yeah.
You got these.
It's fucking sharpshooting. Oop, oop. Fat boy. No, not the fat. Oh.
Reminds me of the Kingdom Hearts Let's Play with the big dude you kept calling Casey.
Fuck. I forgot about that.
Random assortment. Sounds nice.
Yeah. So if we were doing like an actual playthrough right now, I would say Sunken Treasure early on is actually really good. But since we're just trying to get as far as we can, either one of those 2 can work if you want. I would do probably top one.
That's what I was leaning towards.
Yeah.
This one does seem nice.
It's only for the first 10 seconds though. So depending on your build, it might not be
Should be about
that good. So you can use that to look at that
Long
shit.
way from right now.
Pretty neat.
Long way from home. You're really not, apparently.
Yeah.
Read this bullshit.
Hada eh.
No.
No. So that's a numbskull spawner, so you're gonna want to kill that
Oh, okay. That's no. Get off that.
Scolomats.
thing. Skolomats.
I don't like what. This is leading.
Yeah, you're starting to feel the Hadesness
The
of
danger.
this. The danger, yes.
Dummy.
Stupid.
No.
I was watching Cross Counter the other day. I can't think of because that's I don't remember what it was,
I can use this to unlock.
but it was Combo. It was Combo Fiend saying that to
Stupid.
He's like dummy. He like I don't remember what it was. He like tried to like wake up Super, and then he blocked it. And he's like dummy.
No.
I don't even know what Combo Fiend's doing anymore.
Probably working on some game.
I don't know who he works for.
Didn't he work on?
He worked with Capcom, but he doesn't anymore.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh.
There he is. Of course.
I thought you meant Combo Fiend. I'm like, where? No.
There he is. Look at him.
You fat. Okay.
You fat bitch.
Don't you ever. I don't like this. Ooh.
You did it. Oos. Oos.
What you got?
Oos.
Come on.
Oos.
Next time.
Cries of battle.
Give
This
me
one was
this.
bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus,
Don't you hate your
I
dad?
accept this message.
That's not Hades.
Oh. No, his dad's. Yeah, isn't his dad Hades?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said in the name of Hades.
Oh yeah. Well,
Most
he
intriguing.
says in the name of Hades for all the
Maybe no
boons that he
surprise
requires.
for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it.
Let me tell you,
I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Ares can get it.
My thoughts exactly.
Ares got a look to him that's like, all right now, you gonna get fucked.
He can get it.
Doom is really good, but Doom is not super good on the bow.
I was looking at this guy. Oh, it's only
Either one of those
10%?
two are fine. If you want to see what the cast is, you can kind of get an idea.
Oh, just
This
change
one
it
does
up.
fundamentally change your cast.
Oh, cool.
So
That's pretty neat. Oh, I like that a lot.
yeah.
Hell
So let me explain something before you move on. So obviously one of these is a palm power, and the other one is a Poseidon boon.
Obviously.
So you see how this one has a skull underneath it?
Yes.
That means two things. A, it is a harder area / boss fight. Like a
Okay.
mini boss fight. B,
My health is kind of low.
yeah, B, it's going to be a higher quality item. So if it was a palm thing, it would give you 2 upgrades. Like it would give you level two levels as opposed to 1. If it was money, it would give you 150 as opposed to 100. If it was darkness, it would give you 20 as opposed to 12 or whatever.
Okay.
So in this case, you have a higher chance of a better rarity special boon. So there's common, rare, epic, heroic, and then legendary. And then there's duos, which involve getting a boon that you need certain boons from 2 different gods, and then you can get this particular boon.
Okay.
So
Cool.
if you do decide to do the Poseidon one, which looks like you're not going to,
Nah.
it would have given you a higher quality, higher rarity thing, or at least a better chance at one.
And don't come back.
Don't come back.
Don't come back. I'm tired of this fat fuck over here.
I don't know what he's doing, but I want him over here. So you can kind of see where you need to change your build. That did do 80 though, so even that last bit, it does. Before it did 50, so now it does.
Eat this out of there.
Yeah, it just did
Get
120.
away. Get the fuck. Aw. I'm gonna kill him. That I did not want to do. This guy I want to do. Oh my
Yes.
god, not this thing. Dummy.
Dummy,
Okay.
dummy.
Oh. Idiot. Alright. Almost. I
I think I might kill it.
was hoping so. Yes.
Yeah.
Working as intended.
And there are boons. So boons are not just like give you this increase or give you this. So like, for instance, if you get more Hades boons down the road,
Power.
there's one that increases the length, the width of it, like how wide it is, and there's another one that will like drag people that are close by into it. So shit like that.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. So you can make builds around what you get early on. So it's like what you get here, you're like, okay, so I got Poseidon, I got Zeus, and I got Ares. This Ares boon I might be able to do some crazy shit with. So you notice that both of them are
Oh, hell
skulls.
yeah.
So no matter what, it's probably a boss fight.
What's wrong?
I can tell you these early boss fights are not that rough.
Oh no.
And this isn't a boss fight.
Let's
This
see
is
if we can live
a
through this.
special thing that only happens in this area, which is
like
where
my dad's
Hades
man.
calls people to go. You got to survive for 45 seconds.
Oh,
So you can kill as many as you want, but it's not going to.
And just make that start. So we can... Okay. Oh, that was cool.
I think you do get money for killing them, so you can get a bunch of money for this. I think you get money. Yeah, you get money for killing them. So this is a spot where you can make a decent amount of money if you can kill like as many as you can for 45 seconds. However, if you're just trying to survive, then just fucking survive.
I think I feel like we're living.
Oh yeah, you're doing it. You're definitely doing it. Oh
God.
shit. Oh god.
Okay.
Oh brother.
We're living.
Alright, you did it.
Enough.
And see, this will give you 2 keys as opposed to 1.
This can unlock a weapon
Dude,
back
that's
at home.
And I'm assuming you can hold more of those later on.
Casts?
Yeah.
So, yes and no. I'll just tell you there is, with the mirror, as you progress through the game, you actually get to switch between 2 different options on the mirror. So everything that there's a second option. One of them for the cast is get more casts, which you can have up to 3. And the other one is you have 1 cast, but now instead of them dropping to the floor like usual, you'll absorb them over 5 seconds, and you can shorten the seconds. So you'll get them in 1 second. So you don't get extra casts, but they absorb right to you, so you get them right back. You don't have to go run for them. And then there are boons that will give you more casts. Matter of fact, there are some of the strongest builds, like for like speedrunning and shit, are built around that particular mechanic. But it's one of those that's like you can't guarantee it. So, but you might discover there are some weapons that like involve cast shit too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Where's my fucking thingamabob?
It will come back to you. You don't need to go get it. Do not do the life.
Oh, there he is.
Do not do the life. Do not do the life.
Do this one.
Yeah, because I tell you right now, you're about to do a boss fight.
Okay.
So do this because you can get 2 things as opposed to just 1. So you can get the life increase plus the health, or you can get the boon plus the health.
Take the hell
Much better.
and the boom.
I can use this.
Hey, what's with that Charon, man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
Do the nectar.
Which one?
That one. Give me a vintage.
What does that do?
So right now it's going to give you a life increase of 20, but also it gives you a nectar, which means I can show you another mechanic of the game. Go ahead and talk to Chiron.
Oh.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and sure is awfully convenient to be running into you like this. I had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
So hold on. Go ahead and gift them.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Yeah. Get there we go.
Oh, R2.
R2, yeah. That's why it keeps going away. I was like, why does it keep going away?
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my... Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to say, mate.
So these are keepsakes. So every character you meet, the very first nectar you give them will give you a keepsake.
Quite a bit.
Nectars after that are just to increase relationship status, which there are ones you should focus early
Wasn't me.
if you want to like utilize your nectar the best way you can. That being said, when you get nectar, you can just give them to a character that you haven't given one yet,
Oh, okay.
and they'll give you a keepsake. And there are, I mean, however many characters are in the game, every character, including all the gods, you can give them keepsake or give them nectar, and they'll give you keepsakes. So there's a lot.
This is awkward.
Yeah.
Needless to say, like you need a lot. You need a lot of nectar in this game.
Oh, hell yeah.
One step further.
What's up, Meg?
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now?
Oof.
Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
Oh, baby, you know I like it the painful way.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll have to go.
I
with
thought her
the
name
boy.
said Fist of the Furies.
A man after my own heart.
Is she Sephiroth? It's the one-winged demon? Don't do it. Oh, this song. Yep.
So this is the theme that plays early. So they have like boss versions of themes, which is like this this kind of rock and roll theme to it. But this was the theme that was playing through a lot of the game, or a lot of the like early sections that you're in. Yeah, that hurt.
That got me a bit.
Oh, and your cast is so far away. Stage 2.
Alright. She's doing some shit.
Stage 2.
Don't be mad. Oh, I don't want to be in there. No,
Yes,
sir.
well, sometimes it's very hard to not be in that. I was like, oh, he got pretty lucky with the pattern so far. There it is.
Yeah. Stop running at me, bro. Hell yeah, some rocks.
I would fucking play this.
What are you doing, girl? She's spinning out.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Speed up my butt.
He looks like a Sonic fan.
Absolutely. Sonic Adventure 2 fan for sure.
Oh, Adventure 2?
No!
In particular?
No! Yeah, I feel like 2's the one.
Oh, man. Do you want advice on this fight?
Sure.
Do not worry about the other guys. Just focus on her. Because they will die as soon as she dies, and they're pretty easy to avoid in this first level.
That's true. Just kinda get the fuck off.
That
me.
one's the annoying one. If you want to kill him, that's fine. But like those big guys, fuck them.
Oh, that was rude. Oh, God.
She's a coming.
He's mad as hell.
It's fucking Naruto running at you.
Literally. Oh no. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Give me this bullshit.
I'm scared of these.
Alright.
Some bullshit now?
You got her halfway through her health.
Hit her. No. Hit her.
So it has auto lock on right now.
Get the hell out of here.
Wow.
Nice.
Unnecessary,
I'm
man.
in hell, dummy.
Dummy. I mean, get the hell out of here. We're in hell, dummy.
I mean, get the hell in here. Stay
Dummy.
the hell in here.
Stay.
Megara.
Dummy.
Dummy!
So I think a lot of beginners take the spear. Go ahead and try it again. You can hold it a little bit longer, actually. Max.
I love this.
So you can do that, and then the spear, and then you can bring it back.
I can throw that bitch? Oh yeah.
And then you can bring it back.
And then attacking brings it back. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, attacking brings it back, or you can just press triangle again.
Oh,
All right,
fuck, this
so we're
guy
going
is-
through for the third time now. You can see this, especially this like first couple areas. Like eventually, the first like 2 areas will just be a fucking cakewalk. The final 2 areas are pretty much always hard. Okay. Get flurry jab. It's super good. So now you have that as
This is
opposed
me.
to the you have that as opposed to the spin. This is one of the best like things you can get. So that hammer changes obviously the functions of your shit.
Oh my god.
And you can see why that one's good
Yeah.
immediately. This also is super good for boons that have stacking effects. Doom, Doom doesn't stack right away, but you can get a boon that makes it stack. So Doom, the lightning from Zeus, and Dionysus are all like now great with the spear because you have flurry jab.
This is little spins.
Yeah, make sure you grab the darkness. You have to grab the ship before you leave.
Darkness.
Go get the boons. Never get money when there's boons available, unless like it's directly a boon you do not want. But in this case, like I said, if you get the stacking Doom, it could be ridiculous. The
Damn,
range
those are
up-
just far as hell, yeah.
You know what's funny is that you know how you got that hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get farther, you can actually get another hammer, and there is something that increases your range by.
Oh my god.
And you deal 10% more damage.
You have Aratha, the eternal spear. I thought it lost. Have you any idea how many lives it drank during your father's glory days?
Damn.
So I would get attack. Inflicts Doom. Honestly, special that inflicts Doom is good too, but like
Oh my god, that looks sick too.
it looks sick. You'll see what it does too, and you'll understand why Doom is good. Like, not with every weapon. Like I said, it wouldn't be that good. So you can't even see what these guys because they're shredding so fast.
Does it like do bonus damage to that dude?
You'll see. Once we get like a higher health weapon enemy. Did you see the thing over top of him?
Yeah.
It drops down and does 50 damage.
Oh, that's
Over a delayed effective time. Now, you can upgrade it with Palm of Power, which you're going to right now, and you'll see the astronomical increase it gets. It goes from 50 to like 80. And you're like,
God.
oh shit. So
just-
you get a couple levels to that. Plus, there's a boon that gives you up to plus, I think, 75% extra damage. No. That guy, those guys are tossed in. It'll give you a plus 75% damage, yeah. Increase. Also, that's a common.
Wow.
So you get like a heroic, and it's doing like 120 base. Plus the levels, which will increase it by that extra 30 every time. Okay, so you can check out that well, actually.
Oh, I looked at it a bit. It's a shop?
Yeah.
I don't have no money.
Yeah, but you can see that these...
Oh, I do have some.
So, well, you do, but you can see 15% chance to drop shit for 7 encounters. So these are limited times. Right now you have that keepsake on you that actually makes these encounters really long, like 12 encounters. They usually don't last that long. They're usually a lot shorter.
Okay.
So, but you're using Charon's keepsake, which his keepsake is so that whenever you visit one of these wells of Charon, these things last longer. These passive buffs last longer.
Okay.
However, they sell all kinds of shit. They'll just sell straight up darkness. They'll sell straight up gems. They'll sell health. You can even spend some of your health for more money. And you can also buy another Death Defiance if you lose one.
Okay.
Those are like expensive. Though,
Yeah,
obviously.
that makes sense.
But yes, you can do that shit. So there's always just check them just to see what you want. But I wouldn't use anything right now.
Okay.
Save your money for now, but just so you understand the mechanic of it. Matter of fact, okay, so this is a real boss. So you have to see exactly how much damage you're shredding like early on. Don't worry about those guys. The
What is it?
tip for this boss, focus on him, not these little guys. Yep, and that's the boss. Congratulations. Cool. Flurry jab plus doom.
Yeah.
One less giant evil crystal then.
That's a lot of damage. That's pretty
Get
good.
the actually either one of those two are good. They're both good. That one's obviously a higher rarity.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I think Doom is good because after you're taking Doom, you inflict 140 Doom damage, right? If we get the boons that increase the damage by over 50%, plus the fact that you can make Doom stack, this Doom becomes ridiculous. However, that's not bad either.
Yeah.
The only thing is it's your next attack or special, so it's one. It's one attack or special.
Mhm. It's gonna help her clearing rooms.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
So like your base attack I think is like 25 or 35, something like that. So now it's going to do 75 for one hit.
That's a lot of
It's
damage.
good. It's a big difference.
Crystals.
And the rarity increase of that is literally a 50% difference. So you start to understand that like rarity is like really important. So if you ever see the exclamation mark with the circle, generally you pretty much always do it. Because each area, this is straight up, he could just give you healing. I wouldn't have took that, but
Here you go.
wouldn't have took it. The money would have been a much bigger thing if you wanted to get through this run. Just because you can literally buy healing. And he'll give you like straight up 112.
Oh wow.
So he gives you like a bit. But not a big deal. And then darkness is like if you're playing the long game, obviously. Like if you want the darkness for the upgrades at home, then obviously that makes sense. Right now, you don't have too many upgrades you can even get. The only upgrade you're going to be able to get like early on is like the extra dash, which is very good, and you will want it. But
Yeah, you can see why.
however, the other like Death Defiance, you need like 500 now for Death Defiance. So it's like you're not going to get there.
Me strength.
Ooh, should I do the Doom one?
It's up to you. Either one of those are good, honestly. Increase your life. You're at 100 now.
Um,
You literally only have one boon right now. However, it is Doom, so you're pretty good.
Yeah.
So
And I just buffed it.
yeah. So now you'll get to fight this with Doom and a spear, and you'll be like, oh.
Okay.
Can't get rid
You
of
can
you.
see how builds start to affect your DPS so quickly.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Ooh, what you trying to say?
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
Come then.
I will.
Yes, ma'am.
You do have to still dodge.
Didn't work.
I don't think so.
She's flipping out. Okay.
You hit her from so
I know.
Try this.
I don't like any of this lady.
This is where if you have Athena dash, that shit is not a problem. You just dash through it and then it goes back to it and hits her.
Do you want a taste of this?
Kind of.
A little bit. Want a taste of something else, girl? What else you got? What else is on the menu, bitch?
Stop
Stop
it.
it.
Played Nier Automata. Get out of here. Oh, fuck.
Oh well. Did you play on hard?
No, apparently not.
Ooh. He hit you for 10 too. That hurt. Like I said, you could just stab these guys once and then just let Doom do the damage to them.
Please, I don't like this. I need my mom. I need anybody. I need anything. Oh my god.
You want a pro tip on that?
Yeah.
Since you have flurry jab, just literally look at her and just do
Oh
it.
shit.
And they can't go through.
Wait.
Remember, you do have a revive, so you're not dead if you lose here. You gotta walk into her though, just to make her.
Oh, make her
Like
do
going
that
phase
shit.
two, because otherwise she'll just be invincible, running after you for a while.
Come here, bitch.
Stab him once. You could just stab him once and leave, especially those guys.
That's bullshit. Can I stab you while you're doing
Yes.
that?
But I mean, you didn't. That's right. You didn't grab the revenge. Just do flurry jab.
Okay.
You gotta be facing her though.
Face her. That makes sense. Come here, lady.
She's dead.
No.
Impossible.
All right. So you beat Meg. Right on.
I did it.
Who did it?
I did.
Who did it?
I did. Who did it? I did. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I don't remember what video that's from, but Jesus Christ, that was the most ridiculous bit we've ever had.
Yeah.
So take the fountain. You have to do the fountain. No. Fountain. Give you a little bit of life.
Delicious.
So that is a place where you can sell shit.
Okay.
So you can look at
Is this a place
that.
I can buy shit?
Can wash away my
So you
bones.
could sell a boon. If you got like a boon you do not want, you can sell it.
Not really.
However, those two are both pretty good. I would keep them.
Yeah.
And then you can buy that shit.
153? Damn.
Right now you have a 153. I would keep it because if you get like an early Chiron, and that's like your only option, you can at least get a boon from it.
Okay. None of this stuff is appealing to me. Really.
I mean, like darkness early on is really fucking good because like you need it, but like
Made it this far.
it's not so important that like you're gonna play through this game, you're gonna lose 1,000 times, you're gonna get a lot of darkness over those thousands of times.
That
So
makes
it's like
sense.
it's just how fast do you want to speed up the process to being strong,
Now we're getting somewhere.
and how much is it really speeding it up? I don't know. So I'll tell you this: this
I'm
area,
scared.
this area kind of sucks.
Okay.
They're fucking huge. That's the worst part about it. The enemies are somewhat annoying too, but like honestly, the enemies in the next two areas are actually worse. So, considering that, I don't think it's that the enemies are so bad. It's literally just that these areas are too fucking huge that you have to like chase shit for like 2 hours. However, Doom is working out pretty well.
It's not doing bad.
Doom is
Boom.
good.
Use this
And
to
scene.
weapon. Action.
I'll talk to him.
Oh yeah.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate.
Once again, just progressing, especially with Chiron. He never says anything other than. But
Keep keeping on, homie.
I will tell you something that I almost called you Ryan. God damn it, Casey. However, with Chiron, there's once you get his shit leveled up, what becomes available is that sometimes next to him he'll have a bag of $300. Okay. You can then take that $300, to which you initiate a boss fight with Chiron. If you can win that fight against him, I said Karen. If you can win that fight against him, not only do you get the $300, but he gives you a discount card that makes everything like 20% cheaper.
Oh nice.
But you try to do that too early, and let me tell you, that boss will fucking destroy you. The only reason I'm telling you that is because I don't have it in my playthrough, and we're definitely not going to get it in this playthrough. So
Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
So this tells you things about them
Tell
and
me
the
where
lore,
I'm at in
but also
terms
you
of,
can see
like-
those hearts.
Yeah.
that tells you how many
How much
nectars
they
you've given
love
them,
me.
and then the little bow on it is obviously like they will give you a keepsake. Go over for me. Sorry, no.
Oh.
Go back to it. And go over. You have Olympian gods. This shows you how many of those are available. So that's how many of you discovered, and those how many that are available. Obviously, you saw Aphrodite. You didn't talk to her yet, so she's not here. But that's how many of those are available. And then these are the chthonic gods, the guys that chill down here, right? And you can see, you got the one for him. Now go up just to Hades. Don't give him one.
Don't what?
Don't give him a nectar.
Don't give him an nectar.
Because you will not get a present from him. As a matter of fact, he'll shoot you down and just take your nectar. And then, yeah, that's the thing you want to do later on,
Lead it
obviously.
all the way to our field of chaos. Lend me your power.
So you can hold it. So that will block shit.
Okay.
Literally everything that comes at it will block. Well, I should say literally. But like projectiles and shit, it'll do that. And then you can see, hit him against the wall. You're doing extra damage against the wall.
Okay.
Now, Poseidon boons literally do more knockback, and you can get increased damage for wall hits. That is pretty good on the shield, obviously. You only have the one keepsake. Yeah, okay. You don't want to switch anything yet. But by the way, keepsakes do level up. There's 3 levels to every keepsake. So right now, the one you have gives you Well of Chiron stuff for +4 turns. And we're getting Doom. Give me that shit.
You have the Shield of Chaos, Aegis. Quite unlike the one my good sister Athena likes to flash around. You have much better taste.
Just attack, huh? I mean, if you like Doom,
I did.
there's nothing wrong with Doom.
Yeah.
The war is on.
Fighting
It took a little while, but I love Artemis's design, by the way.
Well, several really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Yeah, he also brought up there's fucking a shit ton of archers.
Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus.
I'm not like
The
most
power of
girls.
the hunt helps keep me company.
Quite literally.
Maybe it'll help you too.
She's like, maybe it'll help you too. Just holding her hand out.
So she gives you crit on your shit.
I feel like this is pretty good.
You could do pressure points or you could do true shot. Either one, I think is fine. Yeah, okay.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company.
And cool, Sisyphus.
Say scissor fist?
Sisyphus.
Oh, bummer.
Is that- Sisyphus.
I was like, scissor fist?
No, princess. I'd not expect.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, something's just about always in this back home.
Who gives a fuck about the lore? So like,
Shut up, scissor fist.
the only reason I got as far as I did, by the way, in the first week is because I skipped all this dialogue. However, when my first playthrough, holy fuck, dude, you will be absolutely amazed at how much dialogue is in this game.
It's. I can definitely see
It's
it.
fucking
like-
so much. Don't heal either darkness or money. Do you want the long-term shit with the darkness, or do you want a good run?
I want that short term boss.
That's shit.
They can get hit by traps, right?
They can, but they'll walk around them.
Oh god.
However,
I thought I outsmarted him.
you little bitch.
I was like, you know what?
Okay, go to the right.
Yeah, it seems a lot better.
Now, there are 2. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yes.
So the way that this works,
The Ares and Artemis?
so this works a little different. So go, keep going, keep going. So you have to pick one. Now,
One of them's not going to
don't
like
pick one
this.
yet. When you pick one, the other person will get mad. It will spawn an encounter that not only do you have to deal with their encounter, but you have to deal with their wrath. Each god has a different wrath. I'll just let you pick whichever one you would rather have.
Okay.
I will not tell you which one is easier.
Can I? Will it like let me see what I can pick and then I pick one, or as soon as I pick?
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
I
no,
get-
you get you still get to
Okay.
pick. It's like a normal thing.
Oh no.
And then I'll tell you this too, because I almost forgot to tell you. After you beat this encounter, the other one will give you a boon as well.
Oh.
So this
okay.
gives you 2 boons, but it gives you a harder encounter because you have to deal with the wrath. So. So it's 10% crit chance on top of the 4% crit chance. Now it becomes a 15% crit chance.
Okay.
So, but the other thing is pretty decent too, because it will mark.
Oh, won't let me back out.
Oh no, you you can't back out.
Oh,
you
I
had
thought
to
could look
no
at
no
it.
no
Oh,
no,
damn.
no 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 no.
Okay.
You have to commit to does 200% damage or greater. Damn.
You shall not goad me into anger with a petty insult such as this, you know.
You can't make me mad.
Nevertheless,
It shows up
there is a
angry as
price
hell.
must be paid for it.
So now deal with the encounter, and also deal with his wrath.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So I will say you picked the correct one. Ares is easier to deal with than Artemis.
Okay.
As you can see, all you gotta do is stay out of that shit. There are ones that are incredibly difficult, and there are ones that are like not so bad. This is one of the not so bad ones. Weirdly enough, because it's fucking Ares, you think Ares would be kind of difficult.
On some bullshit.
But however, the encounter itself is pretty difficult. These enemies are all armored, and there's a lot of them.
And they're super mad. Stop it.
All right, you managed to live through it, so that's good.
Just barely.
But I could see if that display of violence you just showed was thoroughly commendable, my kin. Then here.
Like, oh, you're actually great. You bodied them.
I would get that.
This one?
No, dire misfortune.
Oh.
Stacks your doom.
Oh my god. Give me this fucking hammer.
Can stack up to 12 times, doing an extra 120 damage.
That's pretty good.
So you're fighting Megara. By the way, when you beat them, you get Titan's Blood. Each boss gives you a different.
Titan blood.
So what you do with Titan's Blood is you can actually upgrade your weapons,
We meet again.
and I'll show you that in my playthrough. Yeah, if you get hit by anything, you die. You block this.
Oh no. Fuck.
Oh no.
Mother of God.
Mother of God. Oh. Oh.
Stop this, lady. You're not being very nice. I really wish you were. I feel like we're gonna What happened?
Fat figured the touchpad.
No. I bing thumbed it.
Can I do one run?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
So, by the way, whenever this is like covered in this shit, you get extra darkness for using it. They can replace your boons. You can get boons that replace your current boons from other people. And the caveat to that is that not only do you replace them, but they're always guaranteed increased rarity.
Nice.
So if you had an epic one, it's heroic now. If you had a rare one, it's epic.
That's good. It makes it so if you've been stacking
So it's
it,
like-
it's still a decent decision.
Yeah, even if you kind of been basing your build around that, you could change your build mid playthrough and be like, actually, that would be good considering it's like at epic. And they keep their level.
There she
So like
is.
if you leveled one up twice, then you'll be able to keep the same level for that, so you don't have to worry about it. And that's all I wanted.
Is that the deflect one?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
How foolhardy of you.
Let's make this quick.
Got it.
Oh my lord. Oh, I only got 8 seconds. That's not bad.
Well, 8 seconds is not how fast you have to do it. It's how much time you have left. So it was at 25 and it counts down.
Very
So I got
nice.
20, which you can upgrade those to where instead of giving you 25, it's going to give you like 100. It's going to count down from there. Okay.
Also, at that coffee place, Big B's, there's this coffee called a Kid Steamer. It's so gross.
What the fuck?
It's so gross.
That's such a bad name.
No.
Why not?
So here's a duo. Your critical affects even more damage to weak foes. So you can see why that would be good. Which I'll even do. Honestly, that's not bad.
Now it is abundantly apparent that you are beneath me, fiend.
Can you fucking go to stage 2 already?
Lord Dionysus, lend me your power.
The gods help him. Whatever gods you don't have boons for, he can select one of them
That's dope.
and they'll help him. Because he's fucking Theseus. They all help him. He's fucking OP as shit. Luckily, Dionysus, one of the easier ones.
Yeah. It does put a lot
I'll
on
tell
the
you what,
screen, but not
if
that-
he,
hard to
if
do
he
that.
gets the meter, I fucking hate this fight.
What does Demeter do?
Demeter does big fucking AoE attacks like usual, but also she sets these spiraling things that slowly get bigger, and if you're in them, they do damage and chill you and slow you down. And it's like actually the fucking worst. I hate that shit. Okay. So the reason why I save money is because of this fucking store. So notice this is 450 and this is 300. And this is 275. So what this does is this replaces your first boon increase. Or your first weapon increase.
Okay.
However, you'll get 2 new ones. You don't get to select them. So if I really wanted Flurry Shot, I might be able to get it with that. Or I could get 2 things that I don't fucking want at all. So it's a risk.
Yeah. Really good voice actress.
Yes.
The prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to say the lounge looks wonderful, as good as new. Better. I hope it's not been too much trouble patching up. Thanks for all your hard work.
That's Dusa. Dusa's great. I fucking love Dusa.
Greetings, bro.
Everybody loves Dusa.
This seems dope.
She's great. So here's the thing with the broker. These things are always the same.
The wretched broker.
The wretched broker. So you could use 2 diamonds to get ambrosia, 10 nectars to get a diamond, 1 ambrosia to get Titan's blood, all this shit, right?
Okay.
So this
seems like a really good thing for like end games.
When you have keys and you have nothing to do with your keys anymore, but sometimes you're just gonna get, there's only one path and it's just a key. It's all you got.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can get nectar out of it.
That's
and it's
dope,
like, okay. And then once you're out of nectar, it's like, well, then when I get 10 nectar, I can use diamond. And then once you're out of diamond, you can use ambrosia. Then,
it's a good way to keep all the things that you get relevant.
Correct.
In any stage of the game.
This bottom one is always special. It's like the special deal. So it's different every time you complete a run. So 10 gems for a nectar. That's a really good fucking deal. However, I don't have 10 gems, so I can't do anything with it. But this is always different. Sometimes it'll be like 1 key for 50 gems. It's like, okay. Like, it'll be shit like that. So
that's neat.
Very
this
cool.
Is a very well-designed game.
This Fishman, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, hold on. This fucking knife sound design, beautiful.
So the Fishman, you can go in here and give him fish. You can fish in this game. There are points where you'll fish. So basically, you'll complete an encounter, and then at the end of the encounter, you hear like ding, and then you look around, and there'll be a spot that you can fish.
Sure.
And you give him fish, and when you give him fish, he'll give you keys, he'll give you gems, he'll give you darkness, or he'll give you nectar straight up. So it's like just a way to like grind more shit.
Give you
even
more
faster.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that must be the fated list.
Yeah, I've got a solid game design chub going on right now.
Mm-hmm. So fated list. This is both kind of an achievement list type thing, but also it's like Goddess of Wisdom. Get every boon from Athena. Once you do this, we'll give you 150 gems.
Okay. Just play the game.
Yes. Buy all the arms. Get all the different weapons. Get all of them, we'll give you 60 gems. Do this. Yeah, it's quite literally play the game. We reward you with shit that progresses your shit further. So we got the Distant Relatives, which was 3 nectar for meeting all of the gods. And then Chthonic Knowledge, just interest in the codex and getting it farther. It gives you 40 gems. So now I can go back out and do shit. It feels like you're never out of things to do.
Decorated.
Always wanted my own scrying
Yeah,
pool.
so 20 attempts, 5,800 kills.
How many times?
It doesn't tell me how many times I've won. I have won twice. Once with the shield and once with the spear. I'm pretty sure.
Fists?
Okay, so yes. Before we get onto the fists, I want to show you this. This is what you use Titan Blood for. So you can see these give you different things.
Okay.
So right now I have Nemesis. I need to unlock all of them. It's a thing that will what do you call that? Greater Fate. So I need to unlock all of them for all these things. But you see what this does?
Yeah.
For 3 seconds after your special attack, your attack may deal critical damage. Bonus critical chance is 15%.
That's pretty good.
It goes up to like 30%. You put Artemis on top of that, it's another 15% on top of that. And then if you did like the special that is like weak, which can also cause them more damage,
You're just a crit monster.
you are a crit monster now. And then the fists, dodge chance, which is decent. Just just means you passively can dodge something. You don't do anything. It's just damage won't hurt
Just
you.
a chance.
Magnetic uppercut, which is great. Well, I guess I'll show you what this does first. So
Good to go.
just does that, right? Then you got your dash attack, and then you have a dash triangle actually, which is that. Dash square and a dash triangle. However, Talos does this.
All right, I'm ready.
I guess I should have showed you. It's just regular triangle. So it's regular triangle looks like this. Hits twice, good damage. Now this is what Talos does.
Okay. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Just yanks the bitches in, which is nice. And then there's the meter. So after landing 12 strikes, your special gains an extra strike, which can go up to 5. So right now, nothing crazy. When it goes up to 5, at base damage, that is dealing like 400 damage.
Jesus.
That's with no increases and no crit chance. But so here's the thing with this. This is a thing that starts being a thing. Once you beat it through the first time, you can no longer get anything besides darkness from the bosses.
Makes sense.
However, you can increase the difficulty by doing things like deadline. You get 9 minutes to clear each underworld or else.
So just...
And then you can increase it
It's bounties I'm after, no
up
need turn
to
the heat up
this
high.
shit to turn your heat up, right? However, you only need to turn it up to like whatever you haven't accomplished yet.
This game is
So,
really well designed.
yes. This will keep you playing the game for fucking forever. There are people that have attempted and done max heat runs. And let me tell you, it's fucking insane. Alright, this guy's the worst enemy in this area. Because he just teleports behind you and does shit.
Nothing personal, kid.
Although, it looks like the uppercut cutter is actually pretty fucking good against him. Because he teleports away.
I've noticed that it teleports them towards you during their attack animation.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be careful with that. Range on it is pretty good. It's actually really good against that particular boss. Because that boss sucks for like most of the enemies. Or most of the weapons.
Yeah, with him running away like that, I can definitely understand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, finally.
So a different sister?
You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
That's what they all say.
Not the flattery I'm used to. You're making me a bit uncomfortable, I'll have you know.
Never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like a what?
Bitch, come here! Aw.
Closer.
So her moves are different. Hers is kind of similar to Meg's. If you fought the other one, Tiffany, you would be like, what the fuck is happening? She's the most crazy easily of the three sisters.
So she's getting mad? Should I
Yes.
halt that?
Yes, you should beat the fuck out of her. As you do when someone gets angry.
Oh, no, you don't. Stop
Like,
him.
I'll tell you this. Tiffany is the most crazy, and Tiffany does not spawn other enemies. If that gives you an idea of just how crazy her kit might be. Don't forget you got those casts.
Can you do that? Oh, yeah.
Okay, now she's in full
Damn,
range.
mad, dude.
Yes, her last
Literally, no,
bit of
that's
health
serious.
bar, she's in full range.
She's mad about it. She's
She's just doing her thing. She's involved. Fucking rolling around at the speed of sound.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. And places to go, gotta find my own way home. Gotta punch this bitch.
Okay.
Dude,
Pointer
yeah.
pointer for my current mirror build. Casts that are inside of an enemy, you'll deal 60% more damage for enemies that have cast in them. So for bosses, put fucking cast in them.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with that. So now you're doing the Bone Hydra. This will be the first time you fought the Bone Hydra. But you saw me fight him, so you kind of know what he does.
Mm-hmm.
However, the first couple times you fight the Bone Hydra, he has the same head. So he might have a different head here, which means his attack patterns will be different.
Okay.
You touch me, and I shall have.
So he indeed has a different head. So this one slams his head against the floor a lot, and it will cause a bunch of shit to fall down. That's his gimmick. So that's what's happening right now, and you have to pay attention to this shit falling. However, remember the cast, by the way. He's already, he's already, he's invincible now. So now
That's why I forget about the cast. Like,
yeah.
Is this spawner dude? Oh my god.
No. Well, yeah, he is a spawner dude. There's a spawner dude at the bottom as well. So you have to hit that shit. Yeah. Just hitting it once and letting Doom take over will totally annihilate him. And this guy's shooting at you, so he's not that cat. He spawners. Aren't you happy you switched to Doom?
Yeah.
I put a cast in him.
What are you looking at over there?
Alright.
Don't do it. Don't stop.
Oh, by the way, you might find this interesting. Oh, get those eggs. Eggs up top. Egg. Yeah. You don't want them spawning. It just becomes eggs. Okay, looks like they did get some spawn. Luckily, you know, you're kind of shredding right now, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Eggs. Yeah, he gets more and more difficult each time. However, I'd like to look at you definitely have a better build than I've gotten with this so far. So there's a good chance you might get through it. However, the Elysium fight is a pain in the ass, so we'll find out. But okay, well, look at your health, by the way. Before you pick that up, look at your health.
86.
86. Now pick that up.
Hell yeah, dude.
That fucking mirror thing that gives you 60% darkness towards health is ridiculous. Top left. Definitely go left. You're going to meet Patroclus.
Ooh. That was Achilles' boyfriend or brother.
Whatever, dude. They imply more boyfriend here.
Good. Oh, is that you?
Toiling around within Elysium, I see. Battling my brethren. In the name of glory, is that it?
I'm heading for the surface.
He's just a sad boy because he's in Elysium and he knows he shouldn't be there.
At my father's behest.
How come he shouldn't be there?
Because he wasn't a glorified fucking Elysium. Like Elysium is for like the greatest of all time, and he's like not that. So he wasn't going to be there, but Achilles traded his spot in Elysium for Patroclus in servitude to what's his face. That's fucking amazing, by the way. Replenish all Death Defiance. However, you're gonna want that one. For the next 10 encounters, your attack deals 60% extra damage. Because you don't need health right now, but you could use some extra damage.
Use some more damage.
You're fighting Asterius now by himself.
Okay.
You do not have to deplete his health bar. You get it down to like 1/3 and he'll leave. But when you fight him the next time, he'll have like a quarter of his life. Like at the final fight. Okay. A quarter of his life.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought this was the final fight for
No. Okay. You have to fight both of them.
Okay, well,
Cast it. Or dash it. That's a good trick. Cast it. Cast it. Okay, stage 2. Only different. The gameplay is the same. Just dash it. Nothing changes. All he does is like now his things do projectiles, which only affects if you try to dodge away. They all go forward. They don't go back. So like the trick never changes. This is why like I say just kill him first because he's easy to fight. You just need to figure him out, and then the reason why you don't want Theseus in fucking stage 2 because then you have to deal with boons on top of both of them. It's like fuck that, dude. I don't want to deal with that shit.
He pooped out my gem on his way out. Give me this.
What do you want? Okay, so here's another gimmick. Kill more than Thanatos. That's the gimmick. Thanatos, before you click out of this so I can explain what Thanatos does, he has 2 attacks. One where he goes boom, and then their health bar will turn blue or purple, whatever the fuck color it is. And if you can kill them before a certain amount of time, he just instant deaths people. But it takes a little bit of time. So when you see their health bar like that, you can either focus on other enemies that aren't in that status, or try and DPS that one out. His other attack is he sets in like an AoE thing, and eventually that thing explodes, and anything standing in it will die. Now you have a fucking energy cutter that will yank people out of it, so you can just do that.
Yeah.
Or you can kill them in it without it. It won't do any damage to you, so you're good.
Okay.
But that's it.
Let's get to it then. Absolutely.
You little bitch. Who else? Yeah, you did it.
Oh.
No, you got it. It's 8-2. You're doing it.
These in. Ah!
There's a trophy for killing 15 more. You're letting one respawn by the way right now. That's the other. Come out. It's fucked up.
Suck a dick.
It's fucked up.
No. No.
You fucking dash attack. They fucking got annihilated. Honestly, at this point, you can just let him kill some shit.
We can do that trophy damage.
I've already gotten it.
Oh, okay.
You have to kill 15 more than them. It's pretty easy to do, actually, if you have a decent build. Okay, 25% extra life, or 25%, whatever, 25 extra life. Now he's going to teleport towards the end there, and he gives you an extra 25% life for doing it.
Cool.
So you just gain 50 life.
I need that. So it's very handy.
Over. See that right there? Don't do it. This is a chaos boon. You sacrifice life to get a temporary debuff that afterwards will give you a buff. It'll be like your dash is 30% slower for 3 encounters. After that, you have a 10% higher chance of getting a rare boon.
Okay.
Or dead enemies will spawn explosive bombs, and for 3 encounters, and then after that you gain 35% attack damage. Shit like that.
It's a permanent.
It's permanent. It's permanent. Well, no, it's not permanent to your health. It just does damage to your health. You can do it if you want. However, okay. However, I was going to say you're going to be debuffed for the boss fight for sure. But
you always save the important stuff for last.
I mean, I tried.
That's all right. I don't like her one bit.
That's Nyx's parent. Mom, dad, who knows? She's got some shit going on. She got some faces.
She's got the whole world
in her hands. She's got the whole wide world in her hands. All right.
Oh. I was lost in the music. What the fuck? Pauper soul.
So special deals -4 damage every time you do it. However, every time you do it. So you don't want that because you use your special way too much. Encounters, you cannot earn gold. Afterwards, you gain 46% or 46 health.
Oh, that's pretty good.
For 3 encounters.
Oh, yeah.
And you have 268. That's actually pretty good.
The monster has returned in a vainglorious attempt to wrest the title champion from me.
I'm
couldn't care less about your title.
technically the champion, though, right?
You know what's funny? So you know how one of the heat bonuses things was like they add shit to the boss fights? These characters become more and more like fucking wrestling dudes. They're wrestlers.
They become the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, basically.
That's
like,
awesome.
They have a second design that is quite literally they look like wrestlers.
That's dope. Yeah, see, this game just oozes charm and appeal. Come here, I want to show you something behind this fucking... Oh, God.
So, yeah, it's a little hard to fight it behind here, but this is where you need to fight him, unfortunately.
Come here, ugly.
Make sure you got cast. And now your cast can actually do some damage, too. You're doing like 70 plus. Okay, I was going to say, for this fight, save your shit.
Save your shit?
Yeah, because Theseus is completely wide open when he does his stage 2. So you're going to do your call right when he does his stage 2. But you're
yeah, stop it, please. That scared me so much. You just wouldn't stop, Dan. Oh my God.
I told you, this fight, it sucks. This fight sucks.
Oh, got me. Go back.
Bitch. Sniping across screen.
Dude, he got his board over there. Ooh, send that right back.
Yeah. You can deflect Theseus' throws too, but it's so fucking hard to do. It's not worth trying.
Come quick. Ooh! Oh, nice.
The fucking that did 4 damage to kill him. All right. So he walks away. So, but he's gonna turn around and do that. So you gotta fucking dash. Oh, you got so lucky. Okay.
Was that a good time to do that?
No. No, it was not. You're not going to get greater fall now. Before he gets to stage 2. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, you got to dodge. Same trick for him is dodge into him when he's done that spin attack.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, now do it. Now do it. Oh, luckily he got Dionysus. Do it again. Do it again. See, that's the thing. It doesn't do a lot of damage to them. They're fucking poisoning.
Yeah.
Aw, that sucks.
No, you don't.
This just made the final fight a lot harder. Yeah, that sucks. That's a tough fight. I mean, that was your first time doing that fight, and that fight does suck, no matter what.
What a loudmouth.
What is this?
Just underworld, something like that? Or was it just another lie you told to Mother and whoever else?
You make everything a lie. The realm beneath our feet was appointed to me on certain conditions. Not that I had much of a choice. Among them, a one-time surface dweller such as I would never have an heir.
Quite literally telling what I just told you.
Then why attempt to have a child anyway?
You don't know anything.
You don't know anything!
Why anyone would choose to have a child is a mystery to me.
I don't want to explain myself to you.
I just didn't pull out, bro.
This was all they
I didn't try to have a kid. It just fucking happened.
Just literally you fell out. Oh my God.
Fight. Cast. Yeah, you gotta fight him.
You did dick.
I'll tell you this right away. He has 2 health bars. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm out.
I feel like these What are you doing to me? That's not that. Oh my lord.
Yeah, yeah. He disappears and then yeah, you need to dash.
I don't want to get hit by that, but I did.
Okay, you managed to dodge that. Good shit. God, her fucking call is so bad. Like, it causes chill, and that's the only good thing about it. They have mad armor, so dash technician. So you do 900%. Regular health, huge armor bar. Kill that.
Skelly's lucky tooth.
Skelly's lucky tooth. So those little skulls that he spawns, they'll eventually explode, causing like an effect on the ground that like you have to dodge, and it becomes difficult when there's like multiple of them. Looks like you might get to phase 1. Oh, yeah, you can deflect them too. They are projectile. Oh, drop food! Grab it!
itself.
Nice. You got 13 because of the bonus boon you had for the meter too. I forgot about that one. Yeah, you gotta kill some of these. They have a. Okay, that's the shit I was talking about. That's what it does. And slowing Hades down helps a lot actually. So like it's not a bad thing because he's mad fast. So like being able to get rid of some of his speed is definitely good. This fucking track rips, bro.
I get his first one.
Okay. Okay. You got phase 2. I'll tell you this, phase 2 is actually a lot easier. However,
We had our little warm-up. It is time that we began.
good luck.
an earnest
I don't think you're gonna be able to do it. We'll be 100% honest. You got like what, 70 life left?
Yeah. I don't believe.
Nope. Yeah, less than that even.
I'll give. Ooh, the song's kicking in now. Now I'm in anime. So can I dash past that?
Yes, you can.
All right. So you're mad about something, I see, and we haven't talked about why. I feel like
Okay, so if you get those pots break, and if you're standing in the pot break, it does 30 and it stuns you. That's bad. Ready, boy?
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to try the gun?
You try the gun.
Okay. Can I talk about Nyx and how she's a beautiful woman?
Yes.
These circumstances
She's beautiful.
And also, not your mom anymore.
Suffice it to say that your revival required
Do I want to try this? Let me get my gift first. I'll try to show you this. I'm not convinced I'll be able to do it. I'm gonna need to buy this first.
Wow, thank you, Charon. Sorry.
This boss fight is hard. I've only fought this boss fight like 3 or 4 times too. Cause like the chance of you getting it is not super high.
Erebus? I've been to that haunted house.
Charon, look, I can explain. It's just, I've grown very accustomed to taking stuff throughout my father's realm. I wasn't stealing from you, honestly. That was not an understanding sound. Wait, why are you brandishing your oar in such a menacing way? Oh, it's because you're going to kill me.
Fucking Jesus, that they fit.
God. I was like, oh, I'm not doing damage. And you just cleave half your health.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to dodge that like consistently yet. Oh Jesus. I look like away is actually the way you deal with it. Bitch.
Shoot this man in the back.
Man, I already stole from him.
Nowhere to go but down.
Alright. Fucking Jesus.
God.
I'm empty.
That? Not it. Stop.
Oh. Elite gamer mode is active.
Yes. Why'd you have to say like? My real question is, why is he dealing 50 damage to my life when I'm on the first fucking level, bro?
And you were really gonna give it back.
Yeah.
Maybe Sharon's not one of those people who's like, oh yeah, I'll let you
Maybe
borrow
Sharon isn't about Sharon.
it."
We did it.
There is no escape. Damn.
Yeah, that boss fight is hard. And you know what? There's a fucking Hermes. So there's like random things that they'll add to the prophecy list sometimes. there's a thing that Hermes will later say to you and be like, "Hey, man, so what's going on? So I took a bet, and I said that like you could beat Charon twice in the same time. So why don't you in the same run? Why don't you give that a shot? You know, it would be a big deal to me because you know I bet for you. So whenever you do that, so it's like there's the thing that says like yeah, do it twice. And I'm like, what?
Sure.
You could do it twice?
Thanks, boy.
Where could he be? So that means it's doing what, 72 damage at full stack per tick, which is pretty good.
Let's see if Dad can hold his beer.
Yeah. I gotta make sure I get the fucking cast in them.
There's only one thing left to
That's
do.
the only problem with Athena cast.
So, Father.
Or sorry, with Aphrodite cast. Yeah, it's kind of hard to. Actually, Athena cast is kind of bad at it too because they're really fucking slow.
Soul to exit through that gateway there behind you.
Oh, that can't possibly be true. What about Orpheus, Theseus, Heracles, Odysseus? Countless tales of brave men delving into the underworld, then leaving whence they came.
They left
Theseus
on my
left with
authority
Odysseus.
alone, nor did they take for granted my good graces. You believe you are entitled simply
I mean,
to walk
Orpheus
out of here
kind of
from
did.
your birthright and your responsibilities. But
He was
I
given
am here
permission to go.
tell you,
He was given permission to go, but he did turn back, which
He's
is
like,
why
"What?"
he's stuck forever. So you can't say that he didn't take whatever. Shut up, Dad.
Ew, his fucking toes are out. Put on some shoes, Dad.
All right, I'm happy so far.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, that's hard to dodge.
You will just do that shit too.
Okay, knuckleheads, not a big deal. However, the bomb man, I don't want to deal with.
Oh, boiling blood.
I don't actually know what that does.
Watching yourself right now. What's happening?
It doesn't do anything to my health, I know that for sure. However, it does get that thing stuck in me. It's like a cast. It gets stuck in me, and then I gotta.
Oh,
And then it eventually comes out. So I don't know if that's all it does. It can't be the only thing. I'm annoyed that he doesn't get poisoned while he's invisible.
surely
Fuck.
you could have avoided that.
Shut your ass, Dad. I almost said shut my ass, Dad. Wanna play this shit? Zeus is coming. Get him. Get him, Zeus. Get his bitch ass. Yeah.
wowzers.
Let's finish this then.
Yeah, this is a very good run.
All right then, boy. You've stirred my anger suitably by now.
This time.
Okay, so he's gonna
It's
pop.
deadly serious this time.
Yeah, let's do that some more.
Okay, watch out for those green ass spots.
Ah.
Questionable spot to do your attack now.
Get him, Uncle. Get him again, Uncle.
Oh, go.
That was a smooth fucking run. I didn't die once.
Vanquished again by my own fool kin.
Dare
You.
Dude's gotta take that walk of shame through his own fucking office.
Yeah, but now you get to see Persephone, so that's cool. I'm glad I was able to show you all this.
That was as fast as I've gone.
Yeah, 263 at level 2 for revenge damage, plus a stacking of jolted. Real fucking good. Aspect of Chiron. Shit's pretty nice. I'm glad that I got the poison, which is exactly what I wanted.
Shuddered when I picked this up.
Because that was the first thing I thought. I was like, actually, the bow with poison and like weak would be amazing. I got both of them. I mean, I got both of them in the run. That's pretty nice.
Beyond the frozen overlook, await the first glimpse.
I'm about to
of
get
the
a trophy
sun
here
to
if
the
I can get
left,
this.
Then onward through the cold. You're mine.
Nice.
I caught a bass.
Give me that trophy. Maybe not. I don't know if you need to catch. There's a trophy to catch fish in every realm, but I don't know if that's like you have to catch every fish in it, or maybe is it catch every fish? Because there's 3 fish in every realm, and like they're a varying rarity.
Bright.
Never mind. It just was mad delayed.
That's PS4 for you.
And vegetables thrive within the hidden gardens of Persephone, the one-time queen of all the underworld. A world of life, far from the realm of death.
What are these?
Is that you, Zacharias?
So, fun fact. They can also spawn a fishing point over here.
Oh, okay.
Once...
This looks so pretty.
Yeah, once she's back, this area doesn't exist anymore. So the only place that fish can exist is actually in that boss area. There's a couple of ponds where you can possibly see them. So once she comes back, you don't even come back here anymore. She's like, why don't you take care of my garden? And then, like, you just can't make it anymore. And, like, the assumption is, like, because she's no longer there, your body just, you're not motivated to, like, stay alive. All right.
Mother, I discovered.
All right. So that's Hades.
Hades is dope.
Hades is dope. It's a fucking great game. One of the best roguelites come out in probably since Dead Cells.
I don't know about other ones that have come out.
Splunky 2. This was like a really liked one.
When Risk of Rain come out?
Risk of Rain 2. I don't know.
I feel like it came out after Dead Cells.
It would have came out after Dead Cells, I guess. But also, like, this holds a different thing.
The amount of charm and just like life
like
that's breathed into this game is more than any other roguelike that I've played, for sure.
Yeah.
It
You're also
looks
like
a cartoon that you're playing.
You're also like mad far away from your mic.
It's like a cartoon while you're playing.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. Anyways, this game's fucking sick. Maybe when I get farther along, we might play one more time, just to be like, all right, this is end game. This is what end game feels like. Because I've shown you beginning, I've shown you kind of middle, and then I might be able to show you end game. But obviously, we won't be able to do that today. And we'll do that, and then I'll make 3 quick little videos of it, I guess. String them together, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, whatever this fucking series is called,
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right, thanks for watching.
Later.
And I'm getting off stream. Bye bye.